What is up, you guys? It is your boy Cyrus Obsidian to apologize because I have been MIA for so long with school kicking me in the rear end. I was not able to attend events. I was not able to record. So I am so sorry for that. School being done now, I can go back, start doing some recordings, head to locals, and top some events. I did attend some locals in between school projects and whatever, and was able to take a top with MathMech, which was really great. MathMech is currently shelved just so I can play Pendulum until I top, technically. So we'll see what happens with that. So stay tuned. I do have 2 videos that are going to be released to you. I might consolidate it to one, don't know. But let's head over to our local diaries. Hey, what is going on, YouTube? So sorry for being MIA for a long time. But we are here at locals, and we're actually at a new place. Is Inner Circle Comics and Games. There's the inside right there. We are wrapping up round 3. Just a minute 50 left on the clock. Just a brief little summary of my rounds. Round 1, I played against Branded, and playing with Fire Knight, I expected a loss, but I was able to grind through and took the victory by some miracle. My strategy of secret villaging and just sitting on a secret village lock with my opponent not being able to activate fusion monsters actually worked. Round 2, played against Trap Tricks. That one was a little bit more of a grind. I had to... Game 1, I forgot the pen summon. You would think pen summoning in a pendulum deck is a thing, but you know what? I forgot to. So that cost me game 1. Game 2, I was able to lock them out of using X Seeds and Links for Trap Tricks. That's what they needed. And then game 3, I just could not outgrind. So I took the L there. Round 3, played against Branded Despia. Played against Branded Despia again, and unfortunately took the L. Did not win a single game. The last game, he evenly matched me twice, and that was what killed me. So we're waiting for a round 4. Probably not going to top this event, but taking Fire Knight to a better locals where Kashtira, more of the meta heavy decks are being played. I'm thoroughly pleased with how Fire Knight is doing, and I'll give you a profile at the end. Stay tuned. And Yu-Gi-Oh players, you are in time. What is going on, you guys? Sorry, the mic's probably a little too far. This is your boy Cyrus Obsidian back here at locals. As you already know, I've been MIA for a while, but we are back here and we are playing. So if you saw my earlier video about me being at a locals elsewhere, I decided to play a different deck today, so we're going with Draco Slayers. Unfortunately, I had to put the deck together last minute and play it as it was. But luckily, we got into round 1, took a win against Goatee. I have never played against Goatee, and he almost had me in game 2 with Droll, but because he had D-shifted on his turn, Droll just did not work at all. So I was able to scrape the win there, just barely, but it was a 2-0 sweep, and we're waiting on round 1 to end. It looks like we've got about 18 minutes left. I'm zooming here on the time. Yep. So this will be an interesting locals to kind of play out. I'm hoping for the sneak preview for Cybertron Access to maybe use this. I might go back to playing MathMech, but we'll see on how I do today. Stay tuned. All right, you guys. So I was corrected. I actually took 2nd place because of the way standings were. There was a bye given, so my record was technically just slightly higher, so I got a second place rather than third. So I mean, still in top tables with Draco Slayer was not bad. Recap though, round 2 I ended up playing against Gold Pride Punk, and I have not seen that deck before, but the deck couldn't really, or no, that wasn't Gold Pride Punk. I played Dogmatica, that's right, Dogmatica, sorry, not Gold Pride Punk. I played against Dogmatica Ritual, and I was terrified. But game 1, I was able to sit up my board, set up a whole bunch of negates, went to game 2. Game 2, my opponent went first, couldn't set up as great of a board, but he de-buried me twice, calling Pendulum, and as a Pendulum player, yeah, that hurts. So we were able to play through, and we eventually took the win. Round 3, I played against Dark World, and I thought I was prepared for Dark World. I was not. And we went to game 3, though, so I mean, that's great. But it was great to learn that I needed to work the side to be a little bit better for that, as Dark World might have some more prevalence later in the meta. But, you know, I lost that one, 1-2, so put me at the technically second place, but according to the standings, third. But I mean, hey, opened up my packs and I pulled the Excel Stardust Synchro off of 2 packs for Maze of Memories. And honestly, that's a dub. That was a W. So let's head back to the lab, and I'll show you the updated Draco Slayer profile that I am now running, and will probably be running for a bit. Duelist still at work here. Play testing, trading, great. Getting ready for sneak preview next week. What a locals. So again, I ended up topping second by technicality after we talked it out with the event owner, or the runner of the event. We discovered, yeah, my record should have been technically second, but you know, a win's top is a top. Being in top 3 is still great for me, and it just boosts my morale a bit in playing Draco Slayer in this format, and hopefully next format for you guys. So let's go on and show you the profile. All right, so we will start off first with Thursday's event. And here's the deck profile for Fire Knight. So we played the triple copy of Ignis Phoenix, the 1 Majesty Pegasus, triple Ignite Templar, triple Paladin for our level 4 engine, which honestly is pretty much what I would keep it at. It's just the level 4s and level 6s. And we played triple Veteran and triple Gallant. So these are what get your combo started. Any Ignites, any 2 Ignites pretty much is full combo with this deck, which is really great. Going on to the rest of the 1-0s, we played 1 Sublimation Knight, 1 Speak Knight, 1 Immortal Phoenix Spearfried, 1 Therion Boleyn, 1 Fireflint Lady, and 1 Infernal Knight Renaud. So Lady is just an extender, Renaud is for Isolde. These, depending on your matchups, and this is really your combo start is Sublimation Knight this week. As for some searchers, we played the 1 Rhoda and then the triple Summoner's Art. Summoner's Art gets you into the Gallants, and the Veteran Rhoda gets you pretty much into all the other level 4 lower warriors, which this deck plays a lot. Then we play 2 equipped spells. We play 1 Durandal and 1 Joyeuse. I considered playing double Durandal, but the fact that it's only once per turn is why I went with the Joyeuse, just to be able to take one of my warrior monsters back to my hand. So I mean, I'm only ever summoning a level 1 anyways, so if I happen to open with 1 equipped spell, I can dump the other for Renaud. Then some other cards, we play 1 Duster just for the back row removal, Trap Tricks and Labyrinth being in the meta, the 1 Secret Village and 1 Therion Dex Coliseum, which is the reason why we play Majesty Pegasus, but search these out. And then for some other interesting techs, we played triple Magistus Theurgy, and I'll explain that right as soon as you see the extra deck. This is the reason why I played this. Triple Ash and then triple Infirm. I decided to play hand traps in here, and you know, they came up pretty clutch. I'm not gonna lie. As for the extra deck, we do play 1 Fusion. We play Ivos. Ivos so let me explain a little bit. So I play Magistus in here. So we play the Zorua, the Vahram, the Ninaru, and the Artemis. So we play these for Magistus Theurgy because our main goal is ending on Zorua with the Secret Village with Spellcaster Lock. So we equip one of these 4 off of Zorua's effect. So if you're playing against Brandon, you know you're playing against Sword Soul, Trap Tricks, or any Cyber Stack, you want to equip one of these 4. And then Magistus Theurgy, if the player is happening to play like more than just like the Exceeds or more than Links, more than whatever, you got the Theurgy to equip the other one, and it really shuts them out at times. Like I want to match because of this. It's the reason why I play it. As for some other cards, we play 1 Baron, 1 Borreload Savage, and then 1 Crimson Blader. So Crimson Blader never came up, but ending on Borreload Savage and the Baron was really great in some instances. Then for Exceeds, we just play the 1 Baduska. Baduska is just standalone on its own. And as for some links, we play 1 Isolde, 1 Draco Masters of the Tenyi, 1 Apollosa, 1 World Sea Dragons Yolantis, 1 Saryuja, and then 1 Borrelsword. So Borrelsword is a great game closer for this deck. You're going to go Isolde, N2, use Isolde, and the other 2 for Borrelsword. You just have to be sure that you're using effect monsters. I always double check, especially since the Ignites Ignites are normal monsters. Saryuja is just to get more draws. Zealantis, honestly, probably won't play it again in this one. The Apollosa was really the really clutch, being able to set up so many gates. Draco Masters never came up, and Isolde, I at times did side in a second copy of Isolde because it's just that good. So that's the extra deck. As for siding, so siding really can depend on what you are seeing, what you're going up against, and what your meta is, because everywhere is different. I kind of took a gamble going into a different place. So as for my side, I went Exciton and Isolde. The Exciton came up against my Trap Tricks matchup, and so it was really game changer for me in that matchup, being able to just go into that. Had I been playing Zeus, I would have Zeused the board as well, but unfortunately I just was not playing Zeus. As for some others, I played double Book of Eclipse just to kind of hit Kashtira, along with triple Dark Hole just to kind of blow up the field, and then triple Blizzard. This is a hot take of mine. I think Blizzard is really great, especially with there being a lot of power spells in the format, and just being able to negate the activated effects, so you're not negating the activation. So I mean, you slow them down for a turn, and it does get bounced back, which is a downside. But I mean, hitting that branded fusion if you don't have the Ash, hitting that branded Lost. I mean, there's so many things that you can hit with that. And then as for the other 5 slots, I did play double triple Tactics and triple evenly matched, and I think those just speak on its own as just really great cards right now. So that is it for the Ignite profile, or Fire Knight, whatever you prefer to call it. Let's make some room for Saturday's matches. So playing back Draco Slayer, this was really great time for me to just kind of reevaluate the deck and rebuild it. So we'll just speed through some of it. So I mean, pretty standard, playing triple Majesty, triple Ignis, triple Dynamite, triple Luster, the 1 Master. So that has not changed. I took out the Magician Engine and I put it back. So we're playing triple Harmonizing, double Purple Poison, and then 1 Time Gazer Magician. Because we followed up with 1 Astrograph, and then triple Chronograph. So Chronograph is really great. You scale it, activate its effect to destroy itself, and either special out time or place it in the scale. Typically you're wanting to special it. I mean, Astrograph can do the same thing, but I mean, we only play the 1 Astrograph. So I mean, especially since Astrograph is at 1, you don't want to play that extra brick. And then Performance Piles, we play Celestial Magician, which also counts as a Pen Magician, Monkey Board, Synchron, and then Skullcrag. So I mean, Monkey Board just being a 1 card into Baron is really great. Now this line, I love it, and I am never going to get rid of it. Then some extenders, Searchers. We play the triple Odd Eyes Evolution, and then double Raccoon Bunku. I know most people play 3. I played 2, and honestly, I don't regret it because I did side out one of them for an Abyss Active Curtain Raiser. Curtain Raiser is just, again, a great extender. Just put it in the scale, use the fact special summon. There you go. You've got 1 summon. Especially if you're wanting to avoid using your normal, or you need to use your normal to go into Beyond, it comes in clutch. Then, as for some other cards, we play 1 Sky Iris, 1 Rhoda, and then 1 Dynamis Charge. I think those have been pretty standard since I've been playing the profile. I took out Secret Village for this case, so I can play 1 Guiding Ariadne and triple Solemn Judgment for the going first. And honestly, this came up all day today, being able to use it, set the Solemn Judgment, and just win. As for my extra deck, it has changed significantly. So we play the 1 Dinosaur for our fusions. As for our synchros, we play the 1 Baron de Fleur, the 1 Ignister with Draco Slayer, and the 1 Tempting Entrainment. Entrainment's really just to go into Baron. For the Odd Eyes play, or the Odd Eye Synchron Monkey Board play. But I have learned that this deck can also go Chronograph and Magispector if you use Ignis to special it out. Exceeds have been the same. That won't change my lineup. The links though we have changed. So we play 1 IP with Double Beyond the Pendulum, which I think is still necessary to play Double Beyond. You can side it out if you need to for other games. We play the 1 Selene. Selene is just really great, especially since you have scales that activate and a field spell, so you get countered off Selene. Then as for my level 4, Link 4s, we play the 1 Zeolanta still, the 1 Apollosa, and then the Mekk-Knight Crusadia Avermax for the Apollosa play. For the IP Masquerena play. This could be Borosword, this could be Access Code. It's really flexible. I just love the fact that this is Club Rare, so I'm flexing it. As for my side, this is subject to change after today for the matchups that I had, but we do play 1 Odd Eyes Vortex with the triple Odd Eyes Seer, 10 Dragon, and then Odd Eyes Dissolver package, just in case I need a quicker 1 card just to negate. I do play Nirvana High Paladin and Scarlight. The Nirvana High is for the Spellcaster lot, which unfortunately I didn't get to make, so I might just side this out, play something else. Scarlight came up for time, which was wonderful. Play the 1 Change of Heart, and then triple Tactics Talent, double triple Tactics for that. Just being able to steal, normal summon, use whatever you stole for Link Summon and Beyond, really cool. Tactics again for that steal or for the draw or the rip, really up to you. And then last but not least, triple evenly matched. So yeah, that is both profiles from the events this week. I am hoping to be able to do this more frequently and just kind of be 1 video for each day. But since I had, unfortunately, forgot my deck at the event that I went to on Thursday, recouped it today, was lucky enough to put Draco Slayer together and put it to work. So yeah, if you guys like content like this, like seeing this updated Draco Slayer profile, keep following, stay tuned for more as we get more content to you guys. And hopefully some sneak preview for Cyberstorm Access next week. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, we'll catch you in the next one.